to another episode of Just Standard Adventures.
Today we are fishing in cold coffee.
Yeah, we've just come out of all of like the floods and stuff, and it is just woeful. Hang on.
It's pretty bad. We're gonna go try and find some bait and try and find a flatty. Hopefully a Jew.
You never know. But yeah, we are actually down here for the weekend. We're staying over at the caravan park, which is really nice. We're here celebrating a very special girl's 18th. Lauren, if you're watching this, happy 18th, babe. We love you. But while the birthday girl is sleeping off a hangover, we're taking the opportunity to have a fish, and hopefully we'll actually get some sizable fish, because we have had a very disappointing few episodes.
Yeah, we're going to have to run out and chase some snapper, but it's about 2.5 metres as well still, so that's not going to happen.
The wind's meant to kick up a little later, about 30 clicks, so we weren't super keen to go and experience that. So we're in the lake again, but we will do our best to get something a little bit more interesting for you guys on video.
To do something a bit different.
Yeah.
Calling for tailor gets boring after a while, even for us.
Yes. I mean, fishing is never boring, but yeah, we're definitely interested in something new. But, you know, if fishing's not your thing, stick around. We are in the market for a new car, which means some new four-wheel driving videos are coming hopefully soon. Yep. If you know of any patrols that are for sale around the Newcastle area, hit us up. We're keen to know. But yeah, and then we have some camping ones coming up too. We're going camping in August to a national park we can't remember the name of.
But there's cod there, so we're going to try and do a bit of a camping and fishing one.
Yeah.
And hopefully catch a cod.
Freeze our butts off in the process. But yeah, stick around and hopefully we'll have some better luck for you guys today. Joel is rigging up my snapper rod for me.
Look at that bait there.
Because the bait on the sounder is absolutely going off, and there's a few arches there that we think have some bigger fish, so we're going in with some heavy gear. Colour of the water means we're not too concerned with their ability to see the leader or anything like that, and we're going with quite a large profile soft plastic.
Yeah, so that's a 7-inch.
Yeah.
Water's very dirty, so you want something that's going to have a bit of presence about it.
Yeah, a little bit of colour and profile, hopefully that get the flatties or maybe even a Jew. Very excited, and we've put that on a 3/8 of an inch jig head.
Ounce.
3/8
ounce jig head.
Yeah.
7/0 hook.
That one. I'm still learning as well, guys. But yeah, hopefully that will do me very well. Looks pretty good. What are you going to rig up for yourself, honey?
Probably a soft vibe, I'm thinking. A bit of vibration about it.
Yeah. We don't often use soft vibes, so we don't have a huge collection of them, but yeah.
They are quite good this time of year when it's cold and the fish don't want to do as much, and when the water's dirty they're also good because they vibrate a lot.
Alright, let's get to it. So we decided we were going to switch up spots because where we were at wasn't really doing anything for us, and we would trawl on the way there. And about
50 metres.
Yeah.
It's not very big.
But we are going to try and maybe get some little tailor used for some bait so we can just anchor up out of this wind. So I had no idea what it is because you can't see anything 30 seconds below the... Not a terrible tailor. Yep. Beautiful. Perfect, honey. Ooh.
Job done.
Job done.
Let's go catch something on bait.
Yeah. Something big.
April's hooked up. Hopefully another nice tailor.
Yeah.
Something different would be better, but it's probably not going to happen.
What's the head shaking going on?
That would point towards the tailor.
Yeah.
I did have it 4 kilometres out the back.
Not wrong. How far out did you have this rod?
Pretty far. Probably a good 100 metres.
Whoa.
That didn't really go clean.
Didn't. Wild of me, wasn't it? Get him off.
Sounds again like a better fish. Probably just hooked in the side. Just be careful if he does.
Yeah.
Bring it up. It's a bit better fish. Go your way with it. Yeah. He's a nicer fish.
Not
A
bad
much
at all.
nicer fish.
Oop. There we go. Hang on, I'll hold it while you get off the esky.
Good, huh?
Yeah, very nice. I'm pretty impressed with that. No spikies.
No. Bit
There we
better.
go.
Bit better fish. He'd be about 50.
Yeah. Nice and fat too,
High-
obviously some good
High
condition.
40s, low 50s.
Yeah. Very good.
They're the tailor you want to be trying to find at this time of year.
The tailor we normally find this time of year. We promise we're not usually this hopeless. We're going to put some of those tailor that you saw us catch just a little minute ago to some good use. You can keep some of the bigger ones for, if not our dinner, Giles Mars dinner. But the littler ones.
Try and see if we can catch a flatty or a bream or something on some strips of tailor. There's heaps of bait and more tailor where we are now, so they might be a pest, but we'll see how we go.
I would not be sad with some flatty nugs for dinner.
It does sound pretty good.
What are we doing to rig up our bait, hun?
Just a leader, straight to a hook. That's it. A little bit of a burley trail going on and float it down in the burley.
And hopefully,
Yeah, that's the plan.
Mr. Monster Flathead comes along like this and goes chomp. You really can't complain when this is the weather and this is what you're doing in the middle of July.
It's a little bit chilly, but not too bad.
No, I just anchored up out of the wind, but the sun is beautiful. Alright, seems like the 20-pound leader might have worked.
But we may have hooked the horse. Oh, no, he's off.
Well,
But he didn't bite me off, so.
oh, he's back.
I feel like it is just a standard old size tailor though. Hopefully we got him hooked this time.
Hopefully. He's playing up for a standard size tailor.
He's lucky.
True, I had forgotten we'd switched over to the flick sticks.
Trevally.
Trevally?
I told you.
You did.
This is not what's been biting us off on there. That's what he's yelling.
Yeah. Got him. There we go, something different for us.
They're actually quite common in this little bay in winter time.
Oh my lord,
blurting
what sound
away.
does that make?
That's why they're called bloaters, guys. It's a little nickname that they get. Because they
Okay,
make that sound.
fair enough then. Very cool looking fish.
They are quite tasty.
Yeah.
One of Joel's favourites, so
Oh.
he's in trouble.
Sorry, little buddy. It's not your day.
Make sure it's legal, but
What is the legal size for a trevally?
30 centimetres.
reckon he'll go alright.
He'll go legal. We'll measure him anyway.
Best to be safe about these things. You never ever want to get caught out with fish that's just that 1 centimetre shy.
Yeah, he is a silver trevally, guys. Whoever's interested. Oh, truly.
What are we got, 37?
37.
Beautiful.
They do need to be bled butt, guys.
So we will switch this off and deal with him and get him in the esky. A nice sneaky one right close to the boat.
Nice window.
Yeah. And hanging around in our burley trail, I'd say.
Buggers.
If you don't hold your bream just right, you'll know about it.
Yeah, you definitely want to pick them up from the bottom, guys.
All of these lovely little sharp sparks on the top there will not be a good time for you. Whoa! Oh, it's not good for his concussion either. On again. What are you calling, honey? Tailor?
Tailor.
Yeah.
Stage.
Those head shakes.
Hasn't taken enough line to be another trevally, I don't think. That's another bream.
Oh. Net worthy, or are you good?
No, it's alright. 20 pound lead, I should be able to lift him. So you know the water's nice and dirty, guys. If you can catch bream
In broad daylight.
in broad daylight on 20 pound leader, it's pretty dirty.
You're not a bad bream.
Not a bad fish. 30-ish.
Yeah.
Not a bad little bag happening in a burley trail.
No. Especially as it's not something we generally do.
No, it's not something I have done in quite a while.
We've been together 10 years and I don't know that we've ever done it together,
Not
so
together.
there you go, hey? Fish on.
April's finally having a turn.
Joel finally let me have a turn.
Ooh, stop, slow down. Got a bit of line out. He's undersized, but that's a nice little squire.
Yeah. Not really what we're after, but yeah.
He's another 5 centimetres bigger, you'd be looking alright.
Yeah, that's alright, but he's a pretty fish to catch anyway.
Oh yeah. Nice little red.
Yeah. We'll send him back on his way. And on again.
Yeah.
A nice little burley trail going now, so we'll see what we got.
No, not a bream.
No bream. Not bad at all. A little bit little of this guy.
He'll still be legal.
Yeah.
There's definitely no shortage of bream in Lake Macquarie.
No, that's not. That's for sure. I'm sure if you guys remember back to some of our Christmas episodes, they were absolutely smashing us on the light leader and nippers. Thank you, I couldn't think of the word. But yeah, apparently they like some tailor and burley and some mud as well.
They're not a hard fish to catch on bait.
No.
Just a bit of burley.
Not a particularly aggressive sort of fish, so you don't do too well on
They're
them.
quite a scavenger.
Yeah.
The only time you really catch them on lures, that we've found, a lot of people catch them on lures quite regularly, but we generally only catch them when there's a lot of bait around and they're down feeding under tailor schools and that sort of thing.
If you can manage to get your lure past the tailor.
Yeah, they are pretty hard to catch on lures consistently though.
It's called a baby fish, but it's a fish nonetheless. Oh my lord. You weren't wrong when you said it wasn't real big, babe. That was an ambitious squire.
Quite a large bait.
The things you see, hey?
We are on one small, guys. To seemingly a decent fish again. Possible tailor, possible trevally, possible anything.
Can I tell him with this water?
Still didn't even tell me to lift. Nice bream.
There we go.
Nice bream.
Yeah. Even if I did have to make Joel give me the rod.
That's okay. This type of fishing doesn't no one really up to. They kind of hook themselves.
He's flipping himself, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. So I was just having a little muck around with the rod, trying to have a little practice with the whole open bail arm method that Joel's been using today while Joel gutted some fish, and I came up with a nice little legal squire. You can come home with us. They're very...
blue on his eye.
That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. They're a very nice, sweet, white fish at this size. Okay, and because it wouldn't be an episode without it, April asked stupid questions. My current question for today was, why are bream that live on sand light and bream that live in the weedy, muddy sort of stuff over this side of the lake dark? And I wanted to know if they are born that way, if they develop it themselves as they grow, or what the go was, and Joel told me.
That they are born, they'll be born whatever, they'll be born as a fry and then they'll grow. Wherever they live at that time is what colour they'll take on. So they can change to camouflage for each area that they're in at that time. So if they're on a sand flat, they'll go light, or if they're on the beach, they'll go light. If they're around oysters and stuff, they'll go like a dark silver, and around rock. And if they're on weed beds and stuff, they go real dark, more weedy brown colour.
So there you go. That is why if you are fishing on the sand flats, you'll majorly get a really silvery white bream. And if you are majority fishing the weed beds, you'll get a darker bream. And they can change that up, not as quickly as a chameleon, but with the same general idea. Yeah. And that was today's episode of April Asks Stupid Questions. And that's it for this one, guys.
Bit of a mixed bag, something a bit different.
Yeah, some bream, trevally, some tailor, and a squire.
It's not a bad little technique for anyone that's interested, that's from around this way. Bit of burley and anchor up out of the wind's always good. You still get out on the water, even when the weather's a bit average. And just kick back in the sun. It was awesome in the sun out of the wind today.
It really was. When the sun was shining in and the wind was blowing against the front of the boat, completely missing us. It was absolutely gorgeous. You could have thought it was a spring day instead of the middle of July. Yeah,
so if you've got a bit of protection on your boat, anchor up and burley and you'll catch a nice bag of bream and squire and who knows what else.
I imagine you would probably come across flatties doing this a fair bit. We are surprised we didn't get any today.
Yeah, I've caught them in the past. We didn't really have any baits set hard on the bottom though, so that's probably got something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe pop a sinker on that system as well and set it dead to the bottom. And
throw one out the back with a sinker and then float the other ones down.
But yeah, it was a really nice day actually, and one we weren't too sure about when we hit the water this morning. But we are going to head back to the caravan park now.
Yep. And we're going out for dinner for Lauren's birthday. And yeah, that's it for this one. So thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe.
Don't forget to check out our other socials, as always, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. Go find us there. And until next time guys, we'll catch you then. Make sure you just send it.